People think that grilling with charcoal can be difficult. It's a challenge, and it's actually really easy. So I'm gonna show you some of that stuff. Again, we wanna simplify that process. So let's take a look at the bottom of our kettle. So when you're cooking with your charcoal grill, you wanna make sure that this is completely open. The one-touch system also cleans. But when cooking, you want that to be completely open right to this indicator so the air comes from the bottom of your kettle up to your lid. We have a thermometer in our lid, which is fantastic. It makes your life easier when you cook because it tells you the exact temperature of the inside of the grill, which helps you figure out how long that turkey's gonna be on your grill. Now, how do you set temperature inside your charcoal grill? With this damper right here. If you need hotter temperatures, you bring the damper completely open. If you wanna bring the temperatures down, you close down the damper partially. But understand, you do not wanna close it completely because that will snuff out your charcoal and you won't have any more heat. That's it. How much easier can it be? Now let's take a look on the inside because there's a couple things that go on inside that make grilling with charcoal so easy. But before we go into the bowl, we have to look at one of the most unnoticed features that's gonna be on a kettle, and that's the hook. This is how it's supposed to be used. So please, I don't wanna see any more circles around your decks or your patios. Use that hook. So now we've got that taken care of. Let's talk about our hinge cooking grate. And this is something that makes your life so much easier when you're cooking indirect. You're gonna have to add charcoal every hour on the hour, and this allows you to do that so easily. Another thing, char baskets. This make your life so much easier. You're gonna be cooking with indirect heat, so you're gonna fill them up, you're gonna separate them, it keeps the heat nice and compact. Now let's take a look at the inside of the bowl, because I wanna show you the openings that we had talked about before. We want those completely wide open. We don't want them closed down. If we close them down, you're not gonna have that oxygen coming from the bottom, the airflow from the bottom to the top. So we wanna keep those open, right? So we've talked about the whole grill setup. We've helped hopefully simplify that for you guys. Now let's fire up this kettle and get our turkey on.